Fourth match of our playoff bracket is underway here at Girls Gen, and that is the lovely sound of crunching motors and belts to get your afternoon started over there. Not sure which. It was one of the Red Alliance teams over there. Hopefully, though, they're able to get that recovered because their alliance trails by 21 points coming out of the autonomous period, and now the Blue Alliance will immediately get going on Algae. Here's Bare Metal processing a piece of Algae through the field wall for 6 points, and here's Sushi Squad. Remember my remarks this morning about not wanting to be stuck in a mosh pit with that robot. They are here again. There was a couple of heavy hits, and now they've backed off a little bit. A lot of that rather due to the protected zone around the Blue Alliance reef they would like to not interfere with. Bare Metal launches an Algae right on out of the field. That one was completely not to their liking, apparently. Algae restored, and Sushi Squad is getting a little impatient here on their defense. They're going to zip around, and try and head off Bare Metal wherever they can find them. And then they go right off to the other corner of the field. Blue Alliance leading by 20 points now. Let's look at what the Red Alliance is up to try and eat away at that deficit. 360, the Revolution places a level 4 Coral for 5 points up atop the reef. Their alliance partners, Future Martians, doing the same on level 3 for 4 points. Here's another Coral on level 3. Also dislodging the Algae that's pre-staged there to make some room for more Coral. Revolution rapidly back to the field wall, and now Sushi Squad has found their defensive target. Bare Metal in their sights, and all this Coral getting absolutely disrupted over here as well. They'll also go over to the other corner where High Techers were. That's that 3574 machine out of Burien. They were kind of relying on that cache of Coral laying around. Sushi Squad messes it up for a brief moment, but there's so much of it that, frankly, it's hard to disrupt it enough to make it a huge problem. Both alliances well into the triple digits on score as we near our endgame period. One Algae sitting atop the center barge for each alliance. Plenty of Algae sitting below the barge, which is going to make climbing a little bit more spicy. Bare Metal climbs and then unclimbs. Right back to the seafloor they go. Unsure if they're going to try this one again. Right now, that's a 2-point park. Their alliance partners, another 2-point park. Revolution, a 2-point park over here on red. Referees need a moment to think about everything, apparently. We'll be right back with the final score for match number 4 here in our playoffs in just a moment. That whoosh means scores are ready for match 4 in our playoffs. Blue Alliance will advance along in the upper bracket with a score of 154 to the Red Alliance's 128. And thus, we will see Alliance 6 again